Okay, the first video I was shooting about this got cut short, but I'm not going to delete that video or I'm not going to delete that video because it was still saying some pretty real stuff. Here's how it goes. Like I say, dearly beloved, shout out, God bless to my dearly beloved alma mater, Allen East High School. Like I said before, I really do hope everybody going there next year has a great time with everything and everybody, and definitely has a it just enjoys, learns, builds, and grows, and etc. Every single thing I talk about in every single video that I make, pretty much. Valley Ridge Academy, again, I'm over here literally writing down like almost 100 song titles for more songs attributed to your school. Now, I'm very, very blessed, honored, and privileged by Almighty God with the time, the focus, the discipline to have made the tribute album for your school that I did. I don't take it back. I absolutely love the tribute album, and I hope that it continues to help the school live up to God First Everything. But it's amazing how you can go on a newsletter or go on an update, Hawk Update, but actually not really Hawk Update, the newsletter. You can read all these positive things across the board from somebody who obviously knows how to write a really good essay on school activities and other stuff like that. God bless whoever wrote it. I'm not trying to discredit you at all, but it's amazing how you can read that. And I'm trying to be as unbiased here as I possibly can, so forgive me if anybody at VRA takes this video offensively. But it's amazing how you can literally, and this goes really not just to VRA, this goes to any school across the board, no matter what county you're in. It's amazing how you can literally look up and down newsletters like this, and it's filled with so much grace, so much wisdom, so much beauty and blessings and creativity and character. You can read newsletters like this, but then you can go under Google reviews or even greatschools.org for school reviews, and you can literally see somebody who either goes to the school currently or who used to go to the school, literally posting tons of negative comments from their experience there. Again, they're telling their story, so I'm not trying to defame them at all. I'm literally bringing awareness to their cause of why they even wrote what they wrote. Because, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an ambassador. My name is Nathaniel Joshua Williams, a.k.a. MJ to the City. I'm a local rapper. I live right over here in Nocatee Enclave. I absolutely love and care about everybody, and you can even hear it within the Valley Ridge Academy album and multiple other albums that I've dropped on this channel. But as I've said before, it's utterly amazing how you can look up newsletters like this, or not even just newsletters. You can actually go and see other positive comments under Google reviews and under great schools, but then you see probably like for almost every one positive comment, you see like probably 4 or 5 negatives for some of these schools. And some of the updates and some of the some of the reviews aren't even updated for some of the schools, but you get the point that I'm trying to make here. Like I said, I don't regret making the album. For Valley, I will never regret it. Again, I absolutely love the school with all my heart and soul. I love the kids. And I hope that everything that I just read in the latest review, I'm pretty sure it is true because I've heard other kids speak out about it. And you can actually keep scrolling down and literally, read like 4, 5, 6, 7 other comments that are exactly like that. So, like I say, because one of my friends who went there 2 years ago said that, yeah, more people were going to start speaking up, speaking up about what was truly going on to, again, help spread awareness. And God bless Valley, and God bless Pacetti, God bless every other school out here. But I'm telling you straight up, when you read these comments, ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. I mean, literally, I look, again, I am saying I want to be the most unbiased person I can here because I want to pay attention to the comments and I want to try to, analyze them, and I want to try to, work with everybody as constructively as I can, to help eradicate this. Like, come on, like, why do we, because, like, I don't remember everything I just read from the recent comment, but here's the thing, it makes sense to, for 8th graders, it makes sense to have, let them sit wherever they want at lunch. That makes perfect sense your last year at middle school, but let's literally, again, it's a fair thing to at least think about. Why not let the entire middle school at lunch be able to sit wherever they want? Literally, why not just go ahead and do that? I've said it before, ladies and gentlemen, and you are again going to hear me say it again. What is the point in having the #1 school district in the state of Florida if you look up some of these reviews and even ask some of these students to their face, what's up with this and with that? Is this truly this? Is this truly that? Are y'all truly living up there? And you see and you see all the negatives. And to go into more context and detail, from most of the kids that I know that are really, no matter what school they go to, but predominantly the middle and high schools, from what I've listened to and heard over the years, kids that are in our school system, kids that are in our school, and from the inside looking out, they're trying to get out in the most, get me out of here, because this was a complete nightmare all how many years that I spent here. That's what I'm trying to literally help eradicate. Because again, for the #1 school district, that should not be a reality for our students. Our students, again, I've said this before in multiple other videos, and I'll say it again. Our students should be going to each and every St. Johns County school, but not just St. Johns County. This should be in every school across the board, in whatever county. But definitely, we're talking about St. John's here. And this is what I say. This is why I made songs like "My Calling Is Different" off the Valley Ridge Academy album, and you can actually again hear me say that I live to try to help St. John's County live up to its #1 ranking, because it's true. That's one of the top reasons that I live every single day, is to help St. John's, help Nice live up to its #1 ranking in every which way, every which possible God first, 116 unashamed way. Because again, what is the point in having the #1 school system if you see all these negatives left and right, all these complaints left and right? When it comes to letting you all listen to music to prepare for tests and for prepare for tests, during tests, to concentrate and to do classwork and stuff like that. Again, I cannot fully 7 minutes away. I can't fully I wasn't there. I'm still not there when it comes to why they fully. Actually, with my kid, a few of y'all already told me why they took that privilege away. But again, what they should have done, they should have took it away from just those particular students who were looking up what they were looking up, not from everybody. Again, that seems very, very unfair. To certain degrees, I can understand you punishing the entire student body for something that only a few do. Some certain degrees. Keynote, please, for the love of God, quote me on certain degrees. Because if you're in the military, that's exactly what you're already getting when it comes to, we all know how military training is, do we not? You got to get the point that I'm trying to make there is, if you mess up, your entire platoon gets, punished for something that you did, and then, you got plenty of movies on it. God bless the military, but you get the point that I'm trying to make there when it comes to military training, boot camp, such and such, your entire platoon gets punished for something that you did. We get that, do we not? Hope we do. But what I'm trying to say, definitely here in middle school, not just middle school, high school as well. We should not be punishing the entire grade or the entire middle school for doing something that only 3, 4, 5 did. That's completely outrageous, and I'm just gonna say outrageous. Again, shout out, God bless to everybody at Valley. I love the music. I'm gonna continue to keep making music. I'm not saying that I fully have. I'm just saying I'm trying. I'm trying. And what I mean about I'm trying is trust me. Do I wish that I had the automatic authorities to influence some of these decisions? We all can help influence these decisions some which way or another. We don't have the final verdict on it, but we can definitely help influence the final verdict. And that's one of the top things that I encourage everybody, whatever school you go to. Try to exercise your voice to have some power of influence on the final verdict, because I'm telling you, you can love and enjoy school, Because for example, I remember even in Nice, God bless Nice, but I remember at the beginning of the year we got Power Hour or Excel Time, whichever one you want to call it. We got that taken away, every day. It used to be every single day, but we got it limit to only 2 days, which was Tuesday and Thursday. That definitely hurt a lot of us. But we got to take it away because supposedly out of 5, at least 2% out of 5, I guess you could say 2%, 2 or 3% out of 5, we're not using it as constructively as they should have. Which again speaks to the demographic that not everybody cares about school. There are some kids evidently don't care about school, and I think we all know that by now. Some kids evidently just do not care about school whatsoever. And they don't care about character, they don't care about morals, they don't care about identity, they don't care about a lot of the things I can keep on naming. But I remember at Nice, I remember that's what happened to us, and I thought to myself, I would be totally up for, instead of making everybody suffer for something that only, out of 5, only, 2 or 3 do, I'm totally up for, again, individually punishing people, saying, okay, we're going to, if you don't show up, you're getting sent to ISS, even though some don't care about ISS. I'm not even going to lie to you about that. Some don't care about ISS. Some of these kids don't care. They don't. I've seen it first and foremost, and I'm pretty sure other people in other schools have seen it first and foremost. Some of these kids don't care about ISS. They don't care about out-of-school suspension. They don't care about punishment, period. They're going to keep acting whatever garbage way they want to, regardless of which punishment is put on them. And again, God bless their souls on turning their life around when it comes, when it comes to not getting in trouble anymore. Because again, it's very much possible. You don't have to get in trouble anymore. You don't have to, you get the point. But I remember having the ideology of thinking, what because I posted many videos on this channel about the art of holding yourself accountable first. And I would love it if even, again, and especially me, a role model, mentor that I keep preaching that I am all the time, I have no problem with, being held individually accountable with, hey, Nate, if you need to go back and make sure your grade is this, make sure your grade is that, do recovery work, you are individually, you're not punishing the entire school with something that I'm doing. You're punishing me for something I'm doing. If I have to go back to, what's it called? Not ISS. If I had to go back to class, and I usually always did. Like out of 5, I usually did 4 or 5 out of that. I always did. Majority of times, if not all the time, what I had to do to go back and do my recovery work. Because again, I want to practice what I preach. I want to help live up. It's one thing to keep preaching this stuff but never actually practice it whatsoever. And you get the point there. But I was always very, very, I guess the word adamant or something like that, or very, very proactive. I was always very, very proactive in saying, what, I'm going to do what I can. I was okay with it if my grades didn't match up, then me individually, I would be punished if I didn't go to back to my teacher during Excel time to get help, instead of punishing the entire school for something that just Nate did. Now, like I said, that's just an example of what I was up for at the time, and I'm still up for it today. Punish me individually. Don't punish the entire school for something that only 2 or 3 are doing like that. Don't. That's the quickest way to get hated. That's the quickest way to get hated. I'm not even joking. That's like one of the quickest ways to get hated. Again, I hope that for the next school year, everybody, because again, I can already see it, that a lot of kids are going to come over to Nice from Valley and from Passetti and from whatever else school they go to, and they're going to say how much they absolutely hated middle school and etc. Again, middle school kids about to turn high schoolers, and even elementary, they're about to turn middle school and etc. Again, I'm here for you. I want to help not just middle school become the best 3 years of your life, but also want to help high school become some of the best 4 years of your life. You should not, repeat after me here, you should not have to go to college in order to finally enjoy school for once in your life. You should not have to. And that's one of the top things that I think is the biggest disgraces ever that we have in today's society and culture, is that it seems like you have to go to college in order to take pride in your school and in order to enjoy school. That is complete garbage. That should not be in existence. It should not be. Take care, everybody. I got more videos coming soon. Thank you for listening, watching, and subscribing. It's all real, and I'm just trying to be as non-biased as I can about these opinions and facts and etc. God bless.